eBay has killed our store. Talking about it is, it is in need of some, those little things. I'm gonna talk about it in this video. We get asked all of the time, like, what do you do with items that you want to keep? Because there's so much stuff. And we always tell people, one of the things that we do, we try to keep stuff, is it going to add value to our daily life? Now, if we get like some trash bags or like laundry detergent, kitty litter, dog food, stuff like that, that's no brainer because that's stuff that we have to buy anyways. But the other stuff, it's like, is it going to make our life easier, or is it something that we've been wanting for a long time? We got this big old grill yesterday. I guess we didn't get it yesterday. We unboxed it. Yesterday, and I really wanted it. Really wanted it. I thought it was a griddle top, which is why I really wanted it, because I got a Blackstone grill off of a pallet a couple months ago that we've been using. We've been camping, but it's small, and I've been wanting one for the house, and this is like the size that I wanted to get, but it was $520 brand new, which this one's brand new. I went ahead and put it together, but it has the grill grates, which is not what I wanted at all. So it was a no-brainer for me. I'm like, well, we're just gonna sell it because it's not quite what I want. And a lot of people may be tempted to keep it because we didn't pay $500 for it. Granted, we paid a good amount of money for the whole pallet and everything. And a lot of people, they would oh, well, I only paid this much for it, so I'm just going to keep it, even though it's not really what you want. So we elected to sell it, and it sold within a couple of hours of being listed on our Facebook page. And I'm excited that it sold. It's going to go to a good home. But man, it's a sweet grill.
In the office, but we don't want to take them.
So it's the 28th of June today, and the 21st of every single month, eBay does their seller performance evaluations and kind of rates you over. Kind of depends on how much you've sold. If you've sold enough stuff, it's a 3-month rolling average. If you don't sell a certain amount, then it's a year. So in our eBay store, on the 20th, eBay stepped in for a case that they should not have. And it created a big mess, a big mess. So the situation kind of, I guess, started happening, I don't know, earlier this month, where a customer bought it didn't really matter. It was like a shoulder heating pad type thing. And when he got it, he opened up an item not received case. And you can check the tracking information, and the tracking information shows that it was delivered to his mailbox. It was there. So then, once I addressed the case in eBay, the buyer then says, oh, well, I got the item. I got a gun holster and not a heating thing. And I'm like, okay, well, that's weird because we didn't have any gun holsters for sale. And I didn't tell him that, but I was just like, cool, no problem. Just close the item not received case and then open up a return request. And then once you do, we'll provide you with a prepaid return label, what we normally do, the whole spiel. And I guess he didn't do anything. And then on the 20th, I guess he called eBay because he couldn't figure out what to do. And eBay stepped in and closed the case. They closed the item not received case. And when they do so, they're not the brightest of people. I don't know. They didn't look. They should have looked to see that the tracking information showed that the item was delivered, and they should have closed the case in my favor. But they didn't. They closed the case in the buyer's favor. So when that happens, it shows it that it was a case closed without seller resolution. And you only get so many of those depending upon the year-long or the 3-month threshold. So for us, it took our percentage, because you're allowed 0.3% of your transactions to do so, right? We mess up from time to time. Things get forgotten because you only get a few days to do things. And it took ours from 0.2 to 0.32. So what happened is it made our account go to below standard. And when that happened, they no longer allow you to use promoted listings, and they kind of shadow ban all of your active listings. Meaning that we used to have 100,000 impressions a day. To put it simply, 100,000 impressions, or an impression is just if somebody sees your item on their screen. It doesn't mean that they have to look at it, it's just on their screen. So we went from 100,000 impressions to 0, just like that. We went, in this eBay account, we went from selling around $1,500 a week to over the last week, we have sold less than $100 worth of stuff. So eBay killed our account. So what did I do to fix it? On Saturday, because Thursday, Friday, it was busy. Saturday, I realized what happened. I called them. I got the defect removed. And then they were supposed to send the account to get reevaluated by the seller performance department, but they didn't. They forgot. There was a step they missed. So I called back on Monday and got it all done, but they said it's going to take 3 to 5 days. Well, today is the 4th day and still nothing. So I don't know. It's frustrating for sure. Oh, I like your shoes. Yeah. Nice shoes.
They're sister shoes.
They're sister shoes.
But you can run really fast in those.
Yeah. Either way, it's frustrating. Frustrating. That's why I always say to have multiple eBay accounts, because of situations just like this. Thankfully, this account was our secondary account. It's in Jessica's name. I have my own account in my name. So if what? Jessica's like, this is news to me. She didn't. Oh, she's acting like she didn't know.
It's just the way you said it. It was Jessica's account.
Oh, not like it's Jessica's account. It was the second account. It wasn't our main one. But still, we've got, in this account, we've got over 1,000 items listed, around $125,000 in inventory, and we're not selling anything whatsoever in that account. But what can you do when eBay kills your account? Another Thursday, another restock is complete, and the last couple of restocks have been, I don't know, interesting. I guess it's a big part. The last couple of months have been rough. I think the last couple of vlogs that we did were around in March, around all the tornadoes and everything, and we kind of went silent after that. And that's just because business has been tough. That between graduations, the seasons, it was just a downtime of the year that's usually slower. Weather always seemed to hit on Fridays, which is our first day, which impacted sales greatly. And then on top of that, we've been dealing with product shortages in the liquidation industry. Product is usually short this time of year anyways, but this year it was more short than normal. And on top of that, there are way more stores that are opened, bin stores open, that are using product, which has caused a lot of stuff. I would say that we haven't had our normal product that we used to have for a restock, except for maybe 2 restocks out of the last, I don't know, 12 restocks, which that's 3 months. And it's just been crazy. Last week and this week, we've been doing a lower price starting point just because it's been different product. It's still good product. It's all brand new product, but there isn't as many like $70, $80, $90 items that are out there. So instead of $10 start day, we're doing $8 on the first day. And then we're doing $6 on the second day instead of $7, because there's still a lot of good items that are out there available. Which has been, it's been crazy. There's just so much stuff, so much has happened over the last couple of months. So we've kind of been silent, vlogging already is hard. Getting a routine is already hard for us. We've already communicated that many, many times over our YouTube history. As you could tell, with a lot of videos, no videos, a lot of videos, no videos. And usually, I'm a proponent when things are getting hard, like I just can't keep doing everything. I have to drop something. And YouTube isn't making us any money. So it's a very easy thing to do when I'm stressed out as well. I don't have really time for YouTube because it's just added stress. It's added time that I don't have. And then I'm stressed. Scatterbrain, not really sure exactly what to vlog, what to do, and I don't want to have to think about all that. So we, unfortunately for y'all, y'all get inconsistent product, and we know we've lost a lot of viewership from the channel from doing so. We have almost 60,000 subscribers, but we're getting the views of maybe a 6,000 view channel or 6,000 subscriber channel. And that's okay. Like we're not after the views, but at the same time, like when business is tough and it's what's making us money, like unfortunately the things that aren't making us money are the things that get dropped. But we're trying, as always. Every season is a new season of learning stuff. So we try. That's where I'm gonna leave y'all today. Until next time, peace.